Please welcome to the stage Witness Board Member Amy Towers.
Good evening. Let me add my very, very warm welcome to everybody here tonight. Thank you again for choosing to spend your time and your evening with us. We all have such very busy lives these days, and we're very, very grateful that you've chosen to spend your evening with us. I became involved with Witness more than 10 years ago, and I'm pleased to be here tonight celebrating the power of storytelling, amplifying voices, and bringing the truth to light. Our world is filled with far too much factless rhetoric, and Witness breaks through these falsehoods with the irrefutable reality of video. This mission has never been more important than right now. I traveled with the Witness team to McAllen, Texas, surrounding US border towns, and Reynosa, Mexico in September, and I was able to witness the inhumane conditions of our immigration system at our borders, the degrading treatment of families, and the overall challenges facing our current situation. This only inflamed my frustration with our current attitudes on immigration, our inadequate system, and it emboldened my absolute commitment to dignity and universal human rights. This year, we will commemorate 70 years since the proclamation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in December 1948. I say commemorate, however, because while the world has made quite great strides in securing and protecting human rights, I'm not convinced we're at all in a position to celebrate. Unfortunately, the very words that were written 70 years ago, after the most disastrous wars in history, the preamble that wrote those words ring true today. But I believe in much better. So tonight I'd like to take you on a journey of possibility. I'd like to share a story and invite you to come into that story, a story of what if. I want to amplify an idea which was shared with me recently. Listen closely. What if migration was a human right? What if we were endowed with the right to move freely throughout the world? What if our government leaders agreed to migration and immigration treaties that allowed people to move within defined conventions as safely and freely as our goods and services, airplanes, and ships? I know your mind is jumping to a million reasons this won't work, but please just suspend those thoughts for right now and just think, what if? What if we actually created this world? What if there was no stigma in migration, but rather a desire for immigration and appreciation of different skills, perspectives, ideas brought to a community, a company, a state, a country? What if we gave dignity and value in immigration and immigration, and we enjoyed true joy and appreciation in the patchwork of our shared humanity? And finally, what if we turned all of these problems of migration and immigration on their heads, seeing opportunities and solutions to the problems that are facing our own communities and countries? I submit to you tonight that this is all quite possible with principled, determined, and bold leadership. Do not accept this status quo. And don't you dare accept excuses as explanations for this situation. To work towards this audacious goal, we must conquer the rhetoric with the reality. And this is exactly the work of Witness. But telling the story, however, is not good enough, and simply recording a video will not bring justice. This work must be done with purpose and accuracy. Witness is collaborating on the front lines of conflict and injustice to train brave and passionate activists to accurately, safely, and securely document the truth so the purposes of justice, accountability, and social change can be realized. To date, Witness has trained more than 7,000 activists in more than 100 countries and provides their training materials in 23 languages. These powerful tools in the hands of well-trained, passionate activists have documented evidence, as you've heard tonight, of immigration discrimination, helped change discriminatory laws, secured justice for victims of violence, and importantly, told the true stories of immigration. Working to facilitate an environment that restores dignity, restores hope, and forges pathways of truth for those most in need. The power of video evidence is real. You've seen it tonight, proven in the stories you just witnessed. The work of Witness has never been more critical or more compelling in the current world of gross distortions of truth. Now, this is the part of the program that invites you to participate in this evening. It invites you to become an active defender of human rights, joining in the mission of Witness. Witness needs your support. Your financial support tonight will bring critical stories out into the world. It will expose the factless rhetoric of our times and advance the critical work of partners you've seen tonight, like Border Network for Human Rights. The time is now to take action, and the time is tonight. It distresses me to remind you that our global leaders are abandoning their commitment and responsibility to fundamental human rights. We must all take up this mission tonight, tomorrow, and next week. Many of you in the room tonight may not travel to McAllen, Texas, or any of the places you've seen in the videos, or share personal stories with families struggling with immigration, but you can make a difference here tonight, supporting, encouraging the people that do the work. To paraquote December 1948, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Everyone is entitled to these rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration without distinction of any kind, including the international status of the country or territory to which that person belongs. This is fact. This is truth. We must create a world of safe immigration, dignified migration, and we all can start tonight with our commitment to Witness. Thank you.